Welcome to the BVTV Network, coming to you from the UK studios of BizVision. I'm your host, Malcolm Gallagher. This is episode 2 in the BVTV Trilogy with Divya Vaghela from Beyond Bamboo. I always got my B's mixed up there. Welcome back, Divya.
Hi, how are you again?
I love the title Beyond Bamboo, and because first of all, when I heard about it, I thought, what's that about? And then it suddenly dawned on me. So it's really good and makes you think. Many general managers say, okay, to carbon reduction, but where do I start to save the earth without it costing me the earth? What's your 5 easy swap suggestion?
Yeah, well, the first step is obviously to come send us a message. We'll definitely be able to help with that. But some of the 5 easy swaps that I like to start with is just looking, for example, in a hotel room. So the 5 easy swaps are going to focus on products, technology, and just easy switches that anyone can make. So the first one, and possibly the cheapest one as well, not that they're all not going to save you money in the end, is just utilizing technology. So a lot of hospitality industries rely on these printed menus. And as the pandemic kind of caused a shift, a lot have switched over to QR codes. And that's a great place to start, is just not having to print and clean these menus on a regular basis. So that's something you can do easily on your phone or on your computer. And you just create a little QR code and you can see any menu under the sun. It links to your website. It causes more traffic for you. And there's a lot more advertising opportunities there as well, which is like a few just great ways to save and make money. So that's one advantage of utilizing the technology that we have available now. Another easy swap is to switch to low flow toilets. So that is something that they can be done in terms of getting whole brand new toilets, but also that one really quick, easy hack that sometimes even works better than using those low flow toilets is you take a nice little jug of water and you put it into the toilet tank, and that reduces the amount of water refill that each tank needs. And it's little things like that that kind of add up, and that'll reduce water bills. It'll make it still sanitary, and it's still just a little trick to kind of help out and change your consumption habits.
I know of hoteliers, by the way, who put a brick in their system.
It seems a little scary when you first put it in, but it really does help in the long run. And every flush produces gallons and gallons of, or liters as well, I guess, of like water that's just being wasted. And it's fresh filtered water that could be used for so many things. So kind of just even going back to that, the water that we're wasting is using eco-friendly cleaning products also helps with when you rinse off something, all those chemicals are going down the drain and they're impacting the environment around you. They'll go through the sewer drain. Maybe they'll end up at a park a couple kilometers down the road. And, that's what's killing off the grass and things like that. So it's changing to those eco-friendly products that have safe ingredients, which are better for your body, better for your environment, and just better for your profit. If you use refillable ones, a lot of them are cheaper than getting the traditional products that are available. So just making sure that you think really consciously about the products that you're choosing, and just still going down that route. We got the refillable shower and dispensers. That's another quick, easy swap. It talked about it earlier. It's instead of using those little reusable or one-time bottles, you have a reusable shower dispenser. You press the button, you get the shampoo you need. You're getting a better product that's refillable, less shipping costs, and just less costs overall, and like less waste production. And finally, color swapping some of your sheets and towels is a really great way. So it doesn't cleaning those kind of dyed fabrics and textiles are a lot easier than using the traditional bleach white ones, which then you have to use bleach. You have to put all those chemicals down the drain. Your washing machines tatter easier, and all the waste that's coming out of those machines, you can't capture that and maybe use it to water your plants later. It's something that it adds up in just such a significant way. And taking those little easy swaps will save you money. So making the switch to like environmentally friendly products and operations leads to short-term and long-term savings. So you'll save on the products that you don't have to buy every day, basically, for each guest. You save in the long term by reducing your overall utilities costs. And you're able to engage your guests in a different way by talking about these kind of things and making sure they're really educated on it. It makes your products more efficient. And one climate NGO found that for every $7 you save $7 for every $1 invested in reducing your waste. And about 70% of I think it was the hospitality industry and hotels specifically, they saved about 70% of their investment within just the first year. So
Wow.
it's a great place to be.
I also think, Divya, that a great deal of the saving in hotels is the education that GMs, general managers, make to their people. I mean, I do a regular thing with hotels where we do a scorecard of their, across their costs and other elements there. And one hotel, I found that they was overspending on the energy bill by 35,000 UK pounds. Well, they were only making about that in profit. And I said, well, why have you got such a high spend benchmarking against all the others? And did an investigation, and they'd got a ballroom, and at nighttime, all the lights were left on in the ballroom, first floor ballroom. And can you imagine that across a year? And
it adds up, and it's thinking about all the energy that's wasted in that. Somebody is sitting there at their job making sure that all these processes go right, and we're taking resources out of the planet to make sure that ballroom is lit for when it needs to be lit. But at nighttime and throughout the year, we definitely need to make sure that we're taking the best measures to make sure everything is the most efficient it can be and avoid waste, because it's horrible for the planet, and honestly, it's horrible for your pockets.
Yes, yeah, but it was a straightforward bottom line saving that made there, just by obviously making some inquiry, looking at it and saying, what's going on here? And the night manager says, well, I never go up to the first floor. I'm always at reception. And that's why it was never switched off. And it's silly little things, isn't it, at times, that save money. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Divya, let's give viewers and listeners details of your URL. There's so many ways you and I could be chatting for hours about savings, but let's give viewers and listeners details of your URL, your website address, which obviously viewers you can see on the screen behind me, but for listeners, let me spell it out. It's all the W's dot beyondbamboo.online, beyondbamboo.online. That's a strange suffix, isn't it? But it's .online. Now, one thing that worries many people in marketing is the fear of being accused of greenwashing, making unjustified claims about your carbon reduction efforts. I want to ask expert Divya Vaghela how hotels should authentically show their commitment rather than the usual token efforts that many may undertake. So can we do that in episode 3, Divya?
Yeah, let's do it.